So do you girls think that drugs, illicit drugs, cocaine, marijuana, whatever, should be legalized?
I'm a no.
I'm a no. Absolutely not.
All of them? No.
Whatever.
No.
That's a good question. No.
Some of them should.
I think marijuana should be. The other stuff, no.
Sure.
We're talking marijuana, cocaine, whatever.
I'm not sure about the cocaine, but marijuana is because it's being used for medical purposes, so sure, it should be legalized.
Not all drugs, no.
I think marijuana should be legal. That's about it.
Yes and no. Like I say, like marijuana, but not cocaine.
Not all drugs.
I feel like marijuana should be, just because I've done some research on it and I haven't found any problems with it. Cocaine, I'm not really sure about. No.
Do you think that people with an addiction and that are caught should be tried criminally, or do you think they should be treated medically?
Medically.
Medically. Most definitely. Yeah.
It should be treated as a dependency issue, not necessarily as a mental illness.
Medical illness.
Oh, I think it should be treated as an illness.
A disease.
It's a disease.
More of like around a mental illness, just because of the addiction part of it.
A disease.
I think it's an illness if it's a true addiction.
I personally don't believe it's an illness. As an ex-addict myself, I believe it is a personal choice.
Do you think that if drugs were legalized, do you think that would make more people inclined to try them?
I do.
Definitely.
Being more inclined to try them.
If all drugs were legal, it would be anarchy.
I guess some certain people would try them just because they're legal.
And depending on the extent of how many drugs were legalized, then yes.
No, I think that everyone who's using drugs now will continue, and people who aren't will continue not using them.
If it was legalized, I think then there would be a lot better controls over its utilization as far as age and so forth than they have now. Now, no controls means anything goes.
I don't think necessarily it would change. I guess the reason why I don't, I think we probably wouldn't have a lot of more crime. People wouldn't keep killing each other over territory, you know, if it was legalized, because then everybody was doing it, so they wouldn't, you know, most of it's like, you know, going into different areas and you trying to get, you know, you're on my corner or you're over there in my country. And I think if it was legalized, then you wouldn't have to worry about all the crime and shooting and deaths.
Okay. And if it were legalized, do you think it would change your inclination whatsoever to try drugs?
No.
No, I already have my personal preference, so I will keep doing what I'm doing.
I would be personally yes.
I wouldn't do any more marijuana. You know, I can't now because, you know, you get drug tested. But yeah, I'd go back to it.
I wouldn't, personally.
Back when I used to smoke weed, I probably would.
You know, I mean, I would do it. You know.
No, I don't.
I don't care. I really don't care. I mean, whether they're legal or not. I mean, if I want to try something, I'll try it, whether it's legal or not. I mean, if I want to do something, I'll do it.
No, I'm a child of the 60s.
All right.
So kind of been there, done that, and but I decided that that's not for me anymore. So it wouldn't change my perspective at all.
Very nice. Thank you very much. I
Thanks.
appreciate it very much.